So I guess, I mean, I'd really like to know a little bit about, the kind of food and wine philosophy that you have, Charlie, with, being the director of the wine program within the Stein's restaurants. Is like, how do you approach those types of decisions? Do you have any kind of food wine matching ideas, or yeah, is it all case by case type of scenario?
Well, I mean, broadly, we are obviously a fish restaurant. We're a group of fish restaurants down in Cornwall predominantly. So a lot of what we do on our wine list, and a lot of the things that get me excited about food and wine is white wine based and fish based. So I get, we have a lot of quite classic French dishes. So there's obviously a huge amount of shellfish. So I sort of get very excited about quite light, crisp wines to go with the shellfish, Sancerres and Muscadets and Chacolys, just that kind of like that idea that you're by the sea and you can smell the sea air and you're tasting shellfish that's just come out of the ocean, and you've got something in your hand that just goes perfectly with it. So just really light and crisp and full of minerality. I get excited by wines that should go with stuff, and wines that I've had on holiday. So if I've been to France and had Muscadet with oysters, that kind of quite romantic connection between place and wine and food. And we do.
Do you have a favorite wine food memory? Like, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I've got. Well, so we went with Dad. We went to Cadiz, which is near Jerez, down in the south of Spain. Obviously where sherry's from, and we clattered into quite a few bottles of Fino and just the most amazing hamon, sort of Iberico ham down there. And it's just one of those wine matches and food matches that just go together so well. And it was an experience for us because Dad was researching his program, and it was us three brothers and him just on a boozy one, on a jolly sort of roughly researching for his trip, but just enjoying each other's company. And yeah, it's just those two just in that setting in this tapas bar kind of set us off. But yeah, I get very excited about Chablis as well. So Chablis and oysters, but good Chablis. So sort of Ravenau Chablis. But yeah, I think my philosophy is match weight with food and wine matching. So you don't want to overpower anything. You don't want a big Burgundy with shellfish. It's just going to spoil the party. And keep it really simple. And yeah, I mean, love Riesling. We do a lot of sort of spicier dishes. We do lots of Riesling, lots of Pinot Gris, lots of lovely Sauvignons and Gros Mansangs, and then big rich turbot and hollandaise is one of our signature dishes. So loads of butter, loads of eggs. So we match that with big, bulky Burgundies and nice Chardonnays from Australia as well. So we got a pretty varied wine list and lots of different dishes. So I just get excited. I get very excited about just sitting down at a table, which we can't do at the moment over in England, with friends in a restaurant and sharing a nice bottle of wine and some delicious food. But we can only.
We've got a family tradition, which I think in terms of our like seafood and Riesling, those types of things. So my folks have got a house on the coast, bottom of York's Peninsula. So for those of you who don't know, South Australia, it's like a big peninsula, kind of shaped like Italy, except not Italy, into the Southern Ocean. So you've got incredible seafood just off the beach in the mornings. You can jump in a kayak and throw a hook in and catch King George whiting. So King George whiting is, I guess it's related to the herring, but it's quite a large and very fine flavoured fish. And the tradition is you go out there in the morning, get up early, catch it, bring it home, fillet it, have it, just like a very light dusting on the pan with a bunch of butter, on some toast with a squeeze of lemon and a glass of Riesling for breakfast. And that's the family tradition around summer, Christmas time.